Another popular one is if you're with someone and you're starting to see things that they don't want you to know about. Maybe they want to keep that little secret in the back pocket. They're not ready to talk about it yet. If that comes up as a threat to that person, that you're seeing something they don't want to see yet, there could be energy there. And you love that person, you're like, oh, I don't want to upset you. I'm not going to look. I'm not going to. Hi, everybody. I just got a really good question in from a student. She's trying to figure out, I'd like to see more energy. I'm using the techniques in the clairvoyant development or opening your own natural spiritual tools and abilities. She says, I'm doing the technique, but I feel like I'm not getting it. What's going on? Well, here's a couple of popular things that happen when you're trying to own your own space and abilities for yourself. If you think about the idea to see energy, so many people came in and as children, they could see energy right away. It's the most natural thing for a child to see energy. They just got here from spirit and it's very easy. You might see them looking over their head. They're looking at spiritual energies. When a child's looking at energies, it's just very natural to communicate. There might be a deceased loved one coming to check them, tuck them in at night, for example. So that's very normal. But if you consider that young child, you know, if there's a loved one that it scared them, that they were seeing things, and the loved one, based on whatever, maybe belief system or something, they thought it was scary that the child was seeing things that were correct. And then the child sees, oh, my relative is afraid and I love my relative. I don't want to do that anymore. Boom, all of a sudden I can't see. A decision made out of love, respect for that other person. This happens a lot. Another popular one is if you're with someone and you're starting to see things that they don't want you to know about. Maybe they want to keep that little secret in the back pocket. They're not ready to talk about it yet. If that comes up as a threat to that person, that you're seeing something they don't want to see yet, there could be energy there. And you love that person, you're like, oh, I don't want to upset you. I'm not going to look. I'm not going to look. Not looking. Here I am, not looking. So these are some things that can come up. Another interesting one time I was working with a woman who went to a particular religious training growing up. And I said, well, I see these teachers energetically standing around you. And do you know who these are? And I explained what they look like. And she said, oh, yeah, that's the school I grew up in. And that sounds like my teachers. And I said, well, how would they feel about you developing your natural ability to see truth? And she said, oh, in that system, that's forbidden. It's not allowed. And there again, acting out of love. I love these teachers and I'm agreeing with them, but it's based on old, out-of-dated information. These days, it's very natural, normal to open our natural abilities. It's going to be the next step in the evolution of humanity. It's already happening. We have a younger generation that's already here, opening up their abilities. It's the most natural thing for them. If we haven't met, my name's 𝗖𝗟𝗦𝗢𝗓. I'm a spiritual guide, helping guide you on your path to your true self. I offer classes for people to help you move through some of those limitations and help you open up your natural abilities so you can see and know truth for yourself. So come on in, have a discovery call, and let's get you going. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed that, give me a thumbs up and be sure and subscribe so you get the next one. Meanwhile, here's a couple more videos.